The CEO froze. In front of him, a 19-year-old pizza delivery boy had just solved a $100 million problem in seconds. Everyone stared, and in that moment, Marcus Williams realized he had just made the biggest mistake of his life. Earlier that day, Marcus entered the 20th floor of Technova with a pizza box in hand. While he waited for payment, he watched a giant screen where engineers argued loudly about a broken algorithm that was draining millions every day. Marcus whispered, "They're using the wrong structure. This is so simple." The receptionist laughed. "Please, the pizza boy thinks he's a programmer," but Marcus couldn't look away. He saw the mistake instantly. Fixing it was as easy as breathing. He walked to a group of executives and said politely, "You're using linear search instead of hash indexing. That's why it crashes." The room went silent. Then CEO Richard Blackstone laughed. "Kid, we have PhDs who can't fix this. And you deliver pizza?" Marcus stayed calm. "I also know you lost exactly 97 million so far, because the system fails after 200,000 queries." Blackstone's smile vanished. That number was secret. "How would you know that?" Dr. Harrison demanded. Marcus hesitated. He grew up in this building at night while his mother cleaned offices. He learned by reading forgotten documents and listening to engineers talk. But he refused to embarrass her. "Just observation," he said quietly. Blackstone smirked. "Fine, genius. Prove it. Fix our system." Everyone expected him to fail. What they didn't know was that Marcus had been accepted to Stanford at 16, but turned it down to care for his diabetic mother. He wasn't just smart, he was gifted. Blackstone gave him 15 minutes, and he threatened that if Marcus failed, his mother would lose her cleaning job. Marcus's blood froze, but then he remembered his mother's words, "When they try to humiliate you, it's because they fear what you can become." He stepped to the terminal and started typing. In 8 minutes, he rebuilt the whole architecture. In 10 minutes, engineers behind him were whispering in shock. When the test ran, the system handled 200,000 queries in 3 seconds with 0 errors. Everyone gasped. Marcus said calmly, "That's 97% better performance and 90% less cost." The entire room was silent until Blackstone snapped, "That was a trick. I won't be humiliated by a black pizza delivery boy." Phones were recording. His racism echoed through the lobby. Marcus simply said, "That sentence is a federal crime," and 20 people filmed it. He left the building. He thought he'd ruined everything. But when he got home, his mother, Rosa Williams, showed him something shocking. 15 years worth of emails, photos, and papers proving Technova was full of illegal activity. The next day, Marcus was contacted by David Chun, an investigative journalist who had been trying to expose Technova for 2 years. Together, they formed a team. Marcus, Rosa, David, and secretly, Dr. Harrison, who had grown tired of Blackstone's cruelty. For days, Marcus worked by night, gathering proof of fraud, racism, tax, evasion, and corporate theft. Everything Blackstone tried so hard to hide. Then came the big moment. Blackstone called a huge meeting with investors and the press, ready to destroy Marcus publicly. He accused Marcus and his mother of stealing documents. Marcus didn't argue. He just connected his tablet to the big screen. He showed photos of Blackstone selling company secrets, audio of Blackstone discussing illegal deals, emails proving racist firings, and video of Blackstone's racist outburst in the lobby. The room exploded. Then Marcus showed the final slide. Technova saved $143 million in 2 weeks using his algorithm. Blackstone panicked. "This is fake!" But it was too late. Federal agents entered the room. Blackstone was arrested on the spot. Marcus stood up and said, "You destroyed yourself. I only showed the truth." A board member approached Marcus. "We need a new CEO. Are you interested?" Marcus smiled. "Maybe, but first, I need to deliver a pizza."